He was soaked, jobless, and late to his only interview. But when he saw a woman struggling to push her car in the pouring rain, he stopped to help. What happened next, no one could have predicted. Rain poured in thick, merciless sheets, drenching the cracked sidewalks and flooding the gutters. Dylan, wearing a worn-out jacket and carrying a plastic folder to protect his resume, jogged down Main Street toward the industrial part of town. Today was his only shot. A job interview for a warehouse position he desperately needed. Bills were piling up, his rent was overdue, and his phone was on 2% battery. He had every reason to keep walking, to put his head down and focus. But just as he passed the corner gas station, he saw her, struggling. A woman, maybe in her late 40s, pushing a sleek black car that had stalled halfway across the intersection. Horns blared. People shouted. No one stepped out. Her designer coat clung to her, soaked, her heels slipping as she pushed against the weight of the car. Dylan paused for just a second. Then he sprinted toward her without a word. "Pop it in neutral," he called over the storm. She nodded, teeth chattering. Together, slipping and sliding, they pushed the car out of traffic and into the station's parking lot. His shoes squelched in puddles. Water soaked through his pants. He didn't stop to rest until the car was safe under the awning. She looked at him, wide-eyed and out of breath. "Thank you." Most people just honked and drove by. Dylan gave her a tired smile. "No problem. Happens to all of us." She frowned at his appearance. "You're soaked." "You okay?" He shrugged. "Had an interview. Probably missed it." "But helping you felt right?" She tilted her head, watching him more closely. "Where's the interview?" "Harbor and Fifth. Logistics position." She blinked. "That's over 2 miles away from here. You'd never make it on time now." He looked down. "Yeah. Well, life happens." She opened her car door, pulled out an umbrella, and gestured toward the station. "Come on. At least get dry. I owe you a coffee." Dylan hesitated, then followed. Inside the station, as she bought 2 coffees and handed him a towel, she asked more questions. His name, his situation, why he was walking, what he really wanted to do in life. Dylan answered honestly. He'd been laid off during a company downsizing, had been sleeping on a friend's couch, and dreamed of starting a small delivery business if he ever got back on his feet. She listened quietly, nodding occasionally, eyes sharp beneath her wet bangs. Then she smiled. "Dylan, I'm Serena Rowe." The name didn't register right away. "Nice to meet you," he said, confused. She chuckled. "Rowe Enterprises. Rowe Tech. Rowe Logistics. That stalled car. Company car. I was visiting the local hub unannounced." His mouth dropped open. "Wait. You're the Serena Rowe." She nodded. "CEO. Billionaire. Apparently." He blinked. "Why were you pushing your own car in the rain?" "Because I believe in doing what's right. Just like you did." She leaned closer. "And I think I just found someone I want on my team." The next day, Dylan reported to Rowe HQ, not for a warehouse job, but as Serena's personal assistant. She told him, if someone's willing to help a stranger without asking for anything, soaked to the skin, and risk his only opportunity just to do the right thing, that's someone I trust with mine. Over the next few months, Dylan proved himself loyal, hardworking, and full of fresh ideas. Serena mentored him personally. He helped modernize Rowe Logistics, delivery tracking system using free tools he'd learned during unemployment. Eventually, She funded his dream, his own delivery startup under the Row umbrella. Within a year, he wasn't just back on his feet. He was hiring others who needed a second chance, just like he once had. At the company's annual gala, Serena introduced Dylan to a cheering crowd. "This man taught me that the smallest kindness can reveal the greatest character," she said. "And sometimes, the person pushing your car in the rain might just be your next business partner." Dylan smiled, humbled and grateful, as he looked out over the crowd. His journey hadn't just changed his life. It was now inspiring others. He never forgot the lesson. Kindness is free, but its reward is priceless. Sometimes the rain tests more than your patience. It tests your character. Dylan passed. And because of that one choice, his whole life changed. If this story moved you, inspired you, or reminded you of the power of kindness, hit that subscribe button right now. We share real stories with heart, hope, and impact every single week. Don't miss the next one. Let's change the world one story at a time.